Welcome, everybody. Tell us where you're calling in
Jason
from.
Meisner, Cape Coral, Florida.
Hey, Jason.
Mitch from beautiful Northwest Arkansas.
Angela Turner, Houston, Texas.
Northwest Arkansas.
Miguel from Nebraska.
So I can give it to your critters.
I heard Nebraska in the house. As you're dialing in, let us know where you're coming in from.
Kentucky.
Hey, Kentucky.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin in the house. There we go. Going to give it a couple more minutes here, everybody. Just keep on letting us come. We're dialing it up. We're rolling people in here. Let us know where you're calling in from.
I know. David Turner, Houston, Texas.
Mississippi. It's great to have you. Just about 30 more seconds here, and we're going to get this thing kicked off. Welcome, everybody. My name is Brian Holmes. I am delighted to just host the front end of this call from the great state of Texas, by the way. I didn't hear anybody else say Texas on that opening, so I'm going to represent here for a minute. We're truly delighted to have you on the call tonight. If this is your first exposure to MPG Extreme or Extreme Marketplace Global, you are in for a real treat. If you're on the call as maybe a follow-up to having seen or heard one of our other business overview calls or Zooms or video recordings, welcome back. Glad you're here to take another look. That being said, I want to just take a moment here to give you maybe a 30,000-foot view of things, and then we're going to kick this off with some wonderful speakers tonight. MPG is a global solutions company. In fact, we like to refer to it around here as a marketplace of solutions. A little over a year ago, an idea was conceived in the hearts and minds of two of the people you're going to hear from on this call tonight. And over the last 12 months or so, a very powerful team of leaders and entrepreneurs, patriots, dreamers have really converged around that idea. And today we are full throttle building a company that we believe is going to bring back hope to millions of people all over the world and really, truly make a difference. But what's crazy exciting is that we've developed a powerful model here really for the wholesale retail distribution of a number of key product verticals. You're going to hear about those in just a minute. And in some ways, it's similar to micro-franchising. It's you, it's your business, it's your ability to scale and to take what you're doing around the world. And over the next few minutes, you're going to receive some unique insight from several of our key leaders who are involved in this project, including, but not limited to, Andrew and Nancy Burling. I think Byron Schrag is probably on the call tonight, and you're going to hear several guest testimonials. You're just not going to want to miss this information. So a lot of people are still trying to get their footing after several years of just absolute craziness. Let's don't candy coat it. And not to mention the fact that we're still dealing with an economy that is challenging, to say the least. When I heard what you're about to hear, I was not only intrigued, I immediately recognized that there was something here that merited my focus and my full attention. I think you're going to understand that in just a few minutes. Whether I knew it or not, at that time, I was looking for something. I'm going to tell you straight up, I had no idea what I was looking for. C.S. Lewis said a long time ago in one of his great writings that you cannot recognize something unless you have some idea of what it looks like. And I'm telling you, I was hungry, I was looking, but it wasn't until I heard this information and I saw what you're about to see that my heart leapt in me, and I knew. Now, my head was kind of scrambled, but my heart knew that I needed to pay attention. I suspect some of you on this call tonight are probably in a similar place. Instinctively, you know there's more for you, but you're no longer sure how to hope for it or how to go after it or how to grab a hold of that dream. So just before I turn this call over to Andrew, I want to ask you a couple of questions just to tee this up a little bit and get you to thinking. Number one, are you satisfied, really satisfied where you are right now? And if the answer to that question is an honest no, then I'm compelling you, I'm really asking you to pay attention here for a little bit tonight. Number two, are you content with your current financial situation, or Are you like a lot of other people, maybe many of us on this call, who are still struggling with inflation and fuel prices and grocery prices and everything else prices? The third question might be the most important one. Are you open to looking at something that might really be a game changer for you? Are you open? So for a few minutes tonight, I'm going to ask you just to block out the distractions. Kind of put your other stuff aside for a few minutes. Dial into this channel of hope and possibility with us for these 20, 30 minutes or so, and listen to the information these folks are going to share with you. Listen, I really believe you're going to hear something that will change your life if you open your heart to it. So I'm going to turn this over right now to just an incredible leader, Andrew Burling, one of our founders, one of the guys who conceived this idea, he and his beautiful wife. I love being around people that walk the talk. And as I've gotten to know Andrew and his wife and so many other people you're going to hear on this call, I have found these folks to be uncommon leaders in a time where we really need leadership. And I'm blessed to call Andrew my friend. So Andrew, my brother, take it away. We're looking forward to hearing what you have to say tonight.
Well, thank you, Brian, for the very, very kind words. Great job opening up the call and setting the tone for the information we're about to share. As many of you know, our company's about 1 year old now, and we started with the product which was kind of resurrected, let's just say, from the shelves of MLM. And we didn't start the company or even go down this path to start a new network marketing company. There's lots of network marketing companies that are out there. What we did was we found a product that had a track record, that had a history of success, and that simply just was lost due to prices of oil and gasoline. And so Nancy and I had a big run with that company, and when fuel prices started to go up about 18 months ago, I just simply said to her, wow, wouldn't it be incredible if we could find that product? And I guess it was destined to be, because that's exactly what happened here. Not only did we find it, but we locked down a global, worldwide exclusivity on it. And not only did that happen, but we also introduced 2 line extensions with that product. So there's now actually 3 products that are, I guess you would call market solutions to saving people money at the pump. And that's with our premium XCAP product, that's with our XCAP Crumb product, or trucker product, and then also with our brand new XCAP Minis, our mini caps, which are for motorcycles, motor scooters, and small engines. And that's pretty exciting. We've sold millions of dollars worth of these here at MPG, and we also were able to do an acquisition with a company that had an incredible coffee product called SlimCore Java. And we rolled that out back at the beginning of this year in January. And since then, we came on board with a line extension there with the SlimCore caps. And also at that January event, we were able to roll out with a travel engine called Extreme Travel AI, which is, believe it or not, bringing people the best prices on hotel stays, domestic and international airfare, and also rental cars. It's a real competitive space. But when there's artificial intelligence involved, it absolutely beats the competition every time. It's pretty incredible how the travel industry has changed with AI. So not only do we have 3 really, really exciting product verticals, but you know what? They don't come in big, bulky bottles. And that's what I like. I don't have to spill this stuff all over myself to make it work in my fuel tank. And with our coffee product, it's not like shipping big, bulky liquid nutritionals by the 55-gallon barrel. We've done that before. It's hard to do business around the world like that, but you know, we've opened up 15 countries our first year, and some of our products, actually just about all of them, you could stick them in an envelope and send them to somebody anywhere in the world. And I want you to think about that, how powerful that concept is. And I'm not ripping on companies that are shipping in big, bulky barrels, but I mean, hey, we want speed here, and speed is the key in networking, and that's what we have here with MPG. So not only did we launch with some incredible products over the last year, but we launched with something called real-time tracking. And what real-time tracking means is that nobody can pull the wool over your eyes and tell you what did or didn't happen with your business, because it's displayed in real time. That's important to people today because everyone's looking for transparency. I think there's a lack of integrity in the home business arena, and I will call people out on that and say, yeah, What's wrong is wrong. I do think that it's like not even an option to not have real-time commission modules that are in place. So not only can you track your volume, but you can see what your paycheck is. In other words, if I'm out there on the baseball diamond, I want to know what the score of the game is. I want to know what inning it is, how many outs are, what the strike and ball count is on the batter. I want to know this information. I treat my business the same way. And when we launched with this system, we launched with what I call real-time transparency, because you always know the score of the game. And over the last year, we've tracked a lot of hits. We've tracked a lot of Grand Slam home runs, but there's many, many more to come. And you're going to hear about that on this call here tonight, because we're going to be talking about our new Freedom Package. We're going to be talking about how you can go out there and make money as an ISR. And, of course, there's no guarantees of income, but there's also no limit on the amount of income that you can make. So if you can live with that, we got something here for you. But before we go down that path, I just want to tell you real quick, the price of fuel's on the rise again if you haven't noticed. It's $3.87 national average today in the U.S. For gasoline, regular cheap unleaded gasoline. Diesel's $4.34. So fuel prices are up here in North America. In Washington State, $5.03 for gas, $5.27 for diesel. In California, $5.18 for gas. That's the state average. $5.69 for diesel. It's just incredible. Canada's up to $5.39, $5.10 for diesel. Mexico's up to $5.37 for gas, $5.26 for diesel. And the United Kingdom is now up at $7.10 for a gallon of regular unleaded gas, $7.23 for diesel. By the way, our products ship to all those countries that I just mentioned. And obviously, we do have other verticals with travel and our SlimCore line here in our marketplace items. But the price of fuel right now, it's a good conversation starter with people. And when they talk about our product, or when you discuss our product, the Premium X-Cap, it's a product with a 35-year track record, EPA registered. We carry a full insurance policy on every vehicle, every car, every truck. It's made in the USA. As I said, we've sold millions of them. The testimonials have come pouring in across the world now, and we feel like we're just getting started. But when we put this together, again, it wasn't to create a company. It was to save a company, believe it or not. We threw them a lifeline, and they threw it back to us. It was just unbelievable to watch happen. But that's what happened. So we started MPG. We wanted to make it simple and fun. We've done that. It's absolutely a blast when you're dealing with non-opinion products. We also have something here that's affordable, because we knew the market condition when we came into this. We knew people were hurting. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but, I mean, inflation, the price of living, the price of everything going up, Brian hit on it. And we're sensitive to market conditions here at MPG. Also, we wanted something with high potential. We've been leaders in this industry for 30 years. We know many leaders in this industry that have been around for a long time, and we know that people need high potential. Again, no guarantees of income, but no limit on the amount you can make. And then number 4, we wanted something that was low risk, because we didn't want to be a company that had a little 6-month run and then sputtered and went out of business. Because most startups go out of business. 95% of them go out of business the first year. And again, would you put your friends, would you put your family on an airplane if you knew 19 out of 20 times it was going to crash into the ground? Well, we understand that. We've been there. I mean, I've been in I signed up in a company back in 1996. I gave a guy $800. He called me the next morning and said the company was out of business. So, I mean, I know what that's like. It's just unbelievable. We didn't want to be a statistic. We want to be a company that's modeled and take it up a notch. So if you can live with the fact that, you know, the track record is here with 20 years under the belt of our co-CEOs and co-founders, Randy and his wife, Kathy Tyner. They get the space. They've been shipping product on time and accurately, paying commission checks on time and accurately every week, and shipping boxes every day for about 20 years out of the same building in Maple Grove, Minnesota. That same 18,000 square foot manufacturing facility. It has millions invested in it, so it's a pretty exciting place to be when you're dealing with a company and people that understand the game you're in. And then finally, before I flip it to Nancy here, we wanted something that was highly retailable. And when I mean highly retailable, I mean products that sit around or products that don't move in the marketplace. They just end up stacking up somewhere in your house. And we didn't want to be that company that was not retailing. Again, no retail business, no business, period, especially in our industry. So it's all about making money on the single level. It's all about the end-line consumer. And when you're sharing coffee, you're going to get customers. When you're sharing fuel caps, when you're sharing mini caps, when you're sharing our truckers product, you're going to get customers. And when you're talking to people about saving money on travel, you're going to get customers. So we've got lots and lots of customers here at MPG. We had over 10,000 data entries into the computer our first 12 months. That, to me, is pretty exciting. That's a lot of customers going into the system, and it's because of you guys. So anyways, real quick, just wanted to say that our hearts go out to those in Maui. We do have distributors in our team that are in Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii, and just lift them up in prayer. If you can send something, if you can do something, that'd be great. That's who we are at MPG. We give back. So with that said, what I'd like to do is flip the call over to Nancy. She's going to talk about how we get paid, the comp plan. It's very exciting, and she definitely knows this plan inside and out because she not only helped code it, and I watched her do that every day for about 2 weeks, all day long, every day, but she also helped write it. So with that said, hon, take it away.
Well, thanks so much, Andrew. Great job, and thank you, Brian, as well, for hosting here tonight. And if you're a guest, this call is for you. My job, I get the fun part. I get to talk about how, by sharing these amazing, highly retailable products, you can create an extra income. Perhaps it's a plan B that can become your plan A, because we have a plan here that to get started, it's very simple. It's $29.95, sets you up as an independent sales rep. You get 2 replicated websites as well as a managing back office with real-time tracking and reporting, and we pay weekly. So our pay period runs from Friday to Thursday each and every week. So guess what? Today is the last day of our pay period, and that we'll pay those commissions out next Friday, just like clockwork. And we currently, right now, with our global business model, as Andrew talked about, we're currently shipping and doing business in well over 15 countries. And so when you get started with MPG, we have a few different product package offerings. I'm not going to go into a deep dive on this. We have our Freedom Pack, which we've just introduced, which is a taste of everything that the marketplace has to offer here in MPG Extreme. You can experience our X caps. You can experience our Slim Core Java that Andrew was talking about, and our Extreme Travel AI. And you get a taste of all of that and a sampling of a couple of our other marketplace products as well. And so we highly recommend that Freedom Pack if you want to really set yourself up to win. This package puts you at the gold level, so you're able to earn for 90 days, giving you a 90-day window to hit that rank of gold. So, and we do have other options. So we encourage you to get back to who invited you and figure out what option is best for you. So what happens is this: as you get started here in the business, we have fast start bonuses. So every time you make a sale, you can earn anywhere from $40 to $100 in fast start bonuses. We do not limit. There's no limit to how many fast starts that you can earn. It's unlimited. We also have tremendous customer bonuses. So if somebody just wants to be a customer and try the product or use the product, perfect. We pay that customer bonus, retail bonus out every time a customer orders. And, of course, all of these products generate what we call CV, commissionable volume. And here's how our pay plan works. It's called the Power of Two, a two-team system. So at MPG Extreme, you have a left team and a right team. To qualify for this, it's pretty basic. Make 2 sales, one left, one right. And what happens is if you've enrolled and made 2 sales, one left and right, with a minimum of at least 50 CV, what happens is you're now eligible to earn in our team commissions. And as volume accumulates and there's 100 points left and 100 points right, Now, points are created through product sales and product purchases and retail sales or enrollment packages. So, for example, in that example I gave with that Freedom Pack, that puts 150 CV, 400 QV. And I'm not going to complicate it, but that's kind of toward rank and some other things that's important. But it puts 150 CV left and right. So in this example, you would earn $20 every time there's 100 points left and right, or up to $20. And it's what we call a non-flushing. So those additional points over the 100 carry over until you accumulate the balance of another 50, and then it'll generate up to another $20 cycle. But this part of our plan, earning potential, is $30,000 per week, which again, very, very exciting. Now we also have something called Executive Check Match, and I love this part of our plan because this is what really creates true duplication, true teamwork, because as you help others succeed, your success is automatic. So how this part of our plan works is, let's say that you enrolled Brian, and let's just say that Brian earned this week $1,000 because you enrolled Brian. And if you're eligible to earn in Check Match, you can earn up to 20% Executive Check Match. So 20% of 1,000 is $200. Now let's say that Brian enrolls Andrew, and Andrew earns $3,000 this week. Guess what? If you are a gold in our plan, you get 2 levels of Check Match. So you will not only earn up to the 20% from Brian and with check matching his team commissions, but you also earn 20% on Andrew, and so you would earn $600. It's very lucrative. This Executive Check Match pays through 7 levels deep in our company, and again, very, very exciting. We definitely have everything in place here. We're a year old, and guess what? The timing could not be better because of some of the amazing products that we offer, and some of our products like the MPG X-Cap, literally by using the product, you're putting money back into your pocket, which is very, very exciting, and the same is true with our Travel AI product. But we believe documentation beats conversation, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the rest of the time over to our very good friend from Sedgwick, Kansas. Him and his wife own a beautiful ranch out there, and they are triple diamonds here with MPG Extreme. So, Mr. Byron Trog, take it away.
Thank you, Nancy. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Awesome. Well, first of all, just appreciate all the guests that are on here that are listening in, and you have an interest in taking back your life. And I think that's probably why many of you are on here. I do have some guests I want to bring on here that want to talk about some of the products they're using, because that's obviously a key component of what's going on. But the one thing I just want to share with each of you just to think about, like Brian stated when he started this, he said we live in kind of a crazy world. And that crazy world, quite honestly, is aggravating some people. And I don't know if you can relate to what I'm talking about, but there's a lot of people that would really like to take back their life. In this last few days, we heard, this viral song that came out by this guy named Oliver Anthony, Rich Men North of Richmond. I'll tell you what's really interesting about that is it just tells you how fed up people actually are. But they're fed up, but the question becomes is, are you ready to take back your life? Because it could be different. One of the lines in the song, it says, "Wish we could wake up and it not be true." Well, I just want to encourage each of you, you do have a choice. You get to choose. And when I saw this information, I saw the idea of what it could be and where it could go with this concept of solving people's problems, because people do got a bunch of problems and they are fed up. The question becomes, will they do something about it? And we have a business model that will allow that to take place and happen. We do have products that absolutely work, and I do believe there are solutions in the marketplace, and that's what our company is really founded on, and it's founded on taking that around the globe. And in addition to that, we're just very excited about and passionate about helping people step into the dreams that God has given them. But that takes action. We have to choose that. I believe that we have a lot of people in our world that want to choose that. And because of the problems, it gives us lots and lots of opportunity. So I want to bring a couple friends of my own here real quick. Julie and Tim, I'm not sure both of them are there out of Minnesota. Can you guys come on here real quick and just share a little bit about, do these products actually work? Because I think people are listening and they listen to Andrew and they're going, okay, yeah, I'd like to save money on fuel, and yeah, I'd like to drop some weight. If you actually have a coffee that I could sip and lose some, and and I do like to travel. How do I save money on that? And then there's a lot of other components. So Julie and Tim, are you there?
Yes, we are.
We are here.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on here. Why don't you give us just a tiny bit of your background, and then, why are you excited about this? And are there problems actually being solved for you and your family?
Yes, thank you for having us come on. We really appreciate it. For us, we have our own company, and we needed to find a solution and a value to save money on gas because we drive so much. And that was the first thing that triggered it for us, is the fact that we could save money on gas. I'm going to have Tim talk about how much we save money on gas and go from there.
Well, we're running 4 vehicles every day, job sites, down in the cities and back. We live north of Twin Cities, about 2.5 hours. Overall, we're saving about $800 a month in fuel expenses, which goes right to the bottom line, especially when you're job costing jobs.
Yep. And then we had started the coffee. We heard about this going to the Barn Bash, and we finally got some, and we both know we needed to lose a little here. Tim has some health issues, and he needed to get some weight off, and Tim started taking the Slim Core Java, and how much weight have you lost?
I'm down 19 pounds since April 26th.
So that's pretty cool. And then I actually have an autoimmune problem, and so I've really lost mostly inflammation for me. So it's been really nice to feel good again and not puffy and all that kind of stuff. And then also then with the travel, what did we do? We went on a trip with another company, and we went into the AI system and actually went and looked at the prices of what we actually had to pay through the other company, and we would have saved significantly. On our hotel alone, we would have saved $100 a night, and then on our airfare, we would have saved about $2,000. So I tell you, we have the big deal here with MPG Extreme, and the marketplace of solutions is right here in front of you. And quite frankly, it's fun again. It's fun to be around all the people that really want to make a difference in the world today. And I am very, very proud to get back with all these people. And Tim?
We are very blessed to be a part of this. We're saving money for our company, but we're also having fun again, and we're just so excited to be here. Thank you again, Byron.
Thank you, Byron.
Well, appreciate you guys coming on, and thank you for validating that. And did I hear that you said it was, Tim, you estimated $800 a month on fuel? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah,
and then,
four vehicles.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
200 a car or vehicle, so
it's 19 labels, 19 pounds. I jump on that scale every morning. It's awesome.
Oh wow, it's awesome.
Tastes great, less filling, Byron.
Yeah, tastes great, less filling. There's a few people on here that remember those commercials. Tim, you're dating yourself a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, let me go over to my friend Michael in Kansas. Michael owns a ranch, and Michael, just talk about why you were attracted to this idea and what's making a difference for you. If you can unmute.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep. Go ahead, buddy.
Awesome. Well, first of all, just honored and grateful to be on the call with you guys, and God is definitely doing some crazy things with this company in a good way. Just a little history. I mean, we've been in the industry for a while, and I never felt right with any other company that was out there. So this has been a huge blessing for us. But I'll kind of tell you a little bit about the coffee. I really started diving into the coffee, and I'm not proud of this, but I chew out there at the ranch. And one thing that I started noticing was my cravings for that went down significantly. Now, I understand it's different for different people, but for me, that the coffee really just gave me what I needed to focus and get things done out here that I wanted to do. The other part of that, too, is I was medicated. I was taking medications for my focus and just energy throughout the day, mostly focus. For those that know me, I'm pretty disorganized and all over the place. And so I'm completely off those right now and just taking the coffee. I did mess up. I took 2 scoops. I wasn't paying attention. I thought the scoop looked pretty small, so I said I'll just put 2 of them in there. And I survived, so that's a good thing. But it's just really impacted our life. And now my wife, she's trying to lose weight right now just because we just had a baby, and she's absolutely loving it. We've just noticed our focus and our work ethic has just increased significantly, and honestly, our attitudes with the kiddos too. So it's been an awesome journey with the coffee, and we're putting people in, and it's just exciting to be a part of this thing because we are going to really do some massive stuff, and we're at a point right now where this is where the history is going to get made at this moment. And so I'm honored and grateful, and thank God every day that we're able to be a part of this and just go and show more people.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Michael, and congratulations on all the growth that you're having and the results that are happening in your life. So, as we wrap this up, what I would tell you is make sure, number one, get back with the person that put you on here if you got other questions. But what I've found out over time of sharing information with people, right now especially, that we have so many people that are open to taking back their life. They're open to playing offense instead of defense. People are really sick and tired of it. It's just amazing. I spent, my days in conversations with lots of different people, and that is the theme that comes out from every one of them. It's just like we just feel like all our control is being ripped away from us. They're raising the prices on stuff. It costs more. There's all these things, and they're going, we're just looking for a way that we actually could have some control back, and we could take back our life. And I believe that our world is hungry for that. And when you have a big problem like that and we have a solution for that, then a lot of people, they definitely are going to pay attention. So here's where I think you're going to find yourselves. You're going to find yourselves in one of 3 categories. You're going to find yourself either an A, B, or a C. An A is the person that's you've already sent a message to your friend that said, look, I've heard enough. I've looked at some info. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to take back my life. I'm ready to make something positive happen. I want to get around some positive people. And, I'd just quite honestly like to have some fun again in life. So if you're an A, what's going to take place is you literally are going to have a chance to get that started right tonight. Your friend can help you do that. A B is the person that's got like, well, I'm just really not sure. I'm not sure exactly. I got some questions. Okay, let's help you answer those so you can choose to either be an A or a C. Because a C is a customer. A C is, hey, I'm not sure about this, and I don't know if those products would work or any of these things. Great. Try them. You'll like them. So be a customer. Opt in as a customer. Test them out. They'll solve some problems for you, and your friend can help you get all that set up. So we appreciate everyone being on here. I'd encourage everybody just to get back with your friend right this minute. Text them whether you're an A, B, or C. Then they're going to know what to do to help you. And we do these calls on a regular basis, which is on Mondays and Thursdays at 7:30 Central Time. It could be as easy as you putting other people on this information where they can learn about it and make a choice if they want to take back their life as well. So with that, we'll sign off. God bless. Have an amazing weekend.